Good afternoon guys, today is Saturday and we are moving house. I have been really infrequent with my video posting because me and my boyfriend were given 11 days to move house and I'm still not sure whether or not I want to tell you guys the full story because it's a little bit dramatic, it's a little bit of tea spilling and I'm not sure I can be bothered, nor do I want any repercussions from like telling you. Obviously I really do feel bad because I want to tell you guys there's a lot of behind the scenes. Like in my videos I am quite happy and there has been a lot of like depression and just like crying behind the scenes because it's been a really hard time for me, and we were given 11 days about 2 weeks ago to find a new place, which I'm not going to go into, but the happy part is we have actually found a place. I did so much house hunting, so we've never ever rented, so it was our first time renting, so I did learn a lot and I would love to know if you guys would be interested in like a moving series and going through everything that comes along with moving, because there is a lot. I knew about council tax and utility bills and things, but there is a lot of costs that go along with renting a place, upfront costs and like costs that come along with the agency and actually passing tenancy checks as well. There's all those details as well, and then financing and budgeting and house hunting. There was a lot to do, so this has literally been the most stressful 2 weeks of my life, but what comes out of it, which I'm going to show you guys, we're going to go head over to the apartment. We're not in it right now. We're currently still in the old house and we're about to move over. This isn't my house, this is my boyfriend's parents' house. We've been living here, so you can sort of guess maybe what. So yeah, there's a lot of like information that I had to learn over the 2 weeks, but I have learned it and I've put it all in documents, and I could very easily make a very like cohesive moving series, which maybe might help new people who are first time movers, first time renters, and you have never moved before, or maybe like your parents are kicking you out or something. You know, I would love to be able to help people in those situations because I have definitely felt the pressure of not feeling like secure in terms of knowing that I'll have a place to live. So finding a new place to live feels great, and I love my kitchen. I can't wait to show you my kitchen. So you've come up with this bin bag idea, which is to put clothes in. You put a hole in the top and then you fit them all through and then it covers all your clothes. Life hack.
It is a good little life hack.
It's a good hack, I think. So we're just going to do that with the rest of the clothes and then bob them in the car and head off. Also, whilst we've been moving, I've been thinking about things that I want to keep and things that I want to throw away, and I found my bomber jackets, and I used to own so many bomber jackets in so many different colours. Sometimes like I convince myself this is something I genuinely like it's not just because I'm following a trend, but it turns out I think just following a trend. But I'm not sure if I should keep them because I just don't know anymore. Are bomber jackets dead? I see a lot of guys still wearing bomber jackets. I have this green one. I think I should maybe just keep one, or let me know if you think I should just get rid of them both. I don't know if I'm going to see myself wearing them. They are quite good, especially in England. I feel like they're a good pick because they're not too warm and not too cold. So I have this one, which is like more of a puffy military style. The zip still works. I think it was from Boohoo, this one, so it was quite cheap. I think this one does make me look bigger. I think this one was my favourite one. Let's get rid of this.
This song it's nostalgic for me. That's
had its heart broken so many times. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful day.
Do you have clothes areas here?
Is that something you want to?
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, you're welcome.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, let's grab that. Right, we've got a clothes area. Yeah, they're stuck together. I think I've got it. I think I've just got it. Got it. Thank you. Cake tin. Just grab some baking trays.
What I'm thinking is I really want the space in front of the window,
yeah, to be
for like a big mini garden, like a mini garden, right?
It'll be beautiful if we can get them growing.
That's the thing. So we'd have basil, chives, coriander. Do we use dill for fish maybe?
I have a thing to collect as well. I think it's under Aguirre Goikoa. Yep. That's his name.
A-G-U-I-R-R.
Yeah, please We were just admiring your hair, love.
Oh, thank you.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. The women in Wilko, they were really nice. They told me they liked my hair and they're saying that the weather is going to be picking up soon. I think spring is finally coming. Spring has sprung, evidently. I'm also not sure I caught it on camera, but we had a little bit of an awkward moment where Lewis was like wanting to eat this. He got a chocolate bar and the woman was like, do you really need to eat that now? Can you not wait? He was like, no, I'm diabetic. I'm gonna get low blood sugar. It reminded me of, it was like a guy pretending to be blind. And he was like, so it just starts off with a guy ironically eating ice cream, staring in the direction of somebody. There's a gay guy who also starts playing with his ice cream. There's a woman who takes a ring off and like flirting with them. There's another woman who starts being like, you and me, or do you want to go? And then like at the end of all these clips, he gets up and pulls out a walking stick. All of them had pretty much the same reaction of, oh my god, I can't believe I've done that, and like face palming. It was hilarious, but it reminded me of that, like they thought you're just somebody trying to eat a chocolate bar.
I said I need to eat this.
I need to eat it, and it's just like, oh, you can't wait 5 seconds. Actually, I'm diabetic. There was a kid in Ovington. He got a lot of attention when he joined the school because he was blind. He was running with some kids onto the field. He basically fell over me. He fell over my legs. I was sat eating my packed lunch. Kids were running, I'm not looking, and he just falls over me. Everyone like was looking at me like I should feel so bad, like they were all like, He started laughing and I started laughing and we were just laughing. I said sorry, and then he started bursting out laughing and I laughed as well. So it was like, it was fine. It was really cute. First time using my toilet. We're just gonna have a break real quick. Both of us are really bad at lifting, hoovering. We get tired, like our threshold is, I think, a bit lower than most people's. Right, first task, I'm going to unbox my kettle, put it on, and make tea. And I have to find the box where the tea is in. I think I labeled tea on the box because that is very important. So this is my kettle. It is a Russell Hobbs and I am pumped to get inside it. Instructions, won't be reading those. That's our first thing unpacked, the most important thing, the tea maker. Oh, I gotta do the toaster now. Oh, it's huge! I'm gonna reveal the toaster and we're gonna see if it matches the kettle. Do they match? I think they match. They match, woohoo! I will link them down below. Boils 1 cup in 45 seconds. Let's test that. Let's take the sticker off. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's actually satisfying to watch. Squeaky clean. We also have this mirror, which actually looks quite nice rested on here. Obviously ignore these. So I'm gonna show you guys some before and afters of some DIYs that I'm doing. And this is kind of a spoiler because this is the after of this. I basically painted some furniture pieces white and sprayed some certain pieces copper. And yeah, the white box is to put all of Lewis's board games in because we're fanatics of board games and Lewis is someone who has just built up a board game collection and bought a lot of board games. And he has a board game called Kingdom Death and it's huge. We'd actually need the box to put it in, it's so massive. And he has all of these, so I'm not even sure the box itself will fit all of his board games. Oh my god, my house is so nice. Guys, look at my house. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with my new house. We have this massive windowsill. This is what we were telling the lady at Wilko, that Lewis wants to get like a tray and have a herb garden. And when we were driving back, he literally was like a giddy kid. He was like, I'm so excited to have a herb garden. And he told me that he hasn't, like, he was really a green thumb as a kid, but he never like did flowers like his mum does. He grew carrots. They were never really big. They were little like slithers of carrots, but he's really enjoyed like trying to grow vegetables and herbs and stuff. And he had a mint plant. So he'd had it for years, this plant. It lasted throughout the entirety of his university stay. Gave the plant to his mum for 2 weeks and they were having some food and he was like, is this fresh mint on our food? And she'd used this plant and 3 days later it died, so.
She'd promised not
She promised she wouldn't use the mint plant and she killed it. So Lewis is very, very excited to put on the side of this windowsill like a big tray and have some herbs. We have to figure out what level on the toaster is too much and too little. Back at Lewis's house, between 3 and 4, it's golden and black. There's no middle ground between 3 and 4 and it goes all the way to 6. So it's 1 to 6, but between 3 and 4 is where you're gonna get a bit underdone or fucking black. It's gonna be the bane of my life. Okay, like watch this with the cupboards. I open this cupboard, right, opens that way, right? So I went to this cupboard, pulled it and pinged my nail off because this cupboard opens this way. This cupboard, oh, opens this way. This cupboard opens this way. It's quick, so I will get used to, definitely. Also, this cupboard, it's not a full cupboard, which is a bit of a shame because obviously we've got the wall here, but I want to fill it with little jars that have labels of each spice. I found our tea, and now let's boil our very first cup of tea in our lovely home. Ah! Dee -dee.